right now I'm next to Hazel. I've known Hazel for like 2 or 3 years. And she'll become, back and forth for 2 or 3 years. Anyway, I'm excited, a little nervous because I'm talking to college. She's a college professor, and I'm a little nervous. Like, oh my gosh, I hope she doesn't check my grammar. Anyway, Hazel is dedicated to raw food. Yes. She's so much so that she gives her classes, shows them the movies, gives them the food. She comes here a lot, and basically, what she's going to focus on is herself and her relationship with her cats. How, for the most part, this is actually the first time we ever did it, how cats are affected by raw food. Good.
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
My cats have had a lot of health issues. Arthritis, ringworm, lots of different things. And I started reading a book that says diet was the way to go. So that's the first thing I did with my cats. First I got the diet, human quality food for my cats. And they improved right away. They lost their dandruff and everything. Then I started mixing in the raw food.
Right, that's a major problem with cats, by the way, is what they eat. Absolutely. That's why so many cats are getting cancer.
Now I can't get my cats off the counters where they could hardly walk up the stairs before. They're now jumping on the kitchen counters.
Right.
And they're much, I have like a 3-year-old and two 3-year-olds and 2 18-year-olds. And they play together. The 18-year-olds have become
18-year-old cat. Wow, wow. By the way, she looks 3 or 4 years younger since she started coming here.
Yes, that's true. That's true. My skin has cleared up.
Skin has cleared up.
The reason I got on raw foods is because my 17-year-old nephew got Crohn's disease, and he was sick all the time. He dropped out of high school in his senior year, but he was very, very sick, and he's a fast food addict. But I knew that because I'd started coming to Arnold's that raw food might help him. So I got Paul Neeson's book.
Paul Neeson's book.
That was the first raw food book I got. It was excellent. I read it before I gave it to my nephew. My nephew I don't think has read it yet, but I've been able to convince his mother and a lot of other people to go with raw food, because after I read that book I then took January, the month of January, right after Christmas, and went totally raw for a month.
I remember that.
My skin cleared up, my just general complexion, my pores got smaller, and then I had like a little mole on my face. That's gone. Wow. It's gone completely. Wow. And then the energy, I couldn't believe that I had.
She's talking faster than I am.
3 times as much. I used to have chronic fatigue syndrome. But the energy, which has been the issue of my life for the last 10 years, I had 3 times as much energy when I was eating raw and juicing on the live foods. I said, this is incredible. I thought I'd starve to death or something. But I wasn't hungry. I was healthy. I just could tell things were changing. My body was healing faster. So that's what I do. I'm not always able to stay raw, but
it's tough raw. Yeah, it's tough, very tough.
80% raw, 20% cook works out well for me, because sometimes every once in a while, brown rice, different things like that.
Gotta cheat.
Yeah.
You gotta enjoy the cheat. I enjoy my rice.
But the sugar addiction, the more I've been reading, and that's what's so great about coming here. Not only can you get all your raw food supplies, but you can get the books. You have to have the ideology. I have to. Yeah. I mean, my students see the Rave Diet video, and they go out of there, they're blown away. I mean, they say, are you a vegetarian? I said, I'm a vegan, no dairy either. And then they, oh my God. But it always makes some kids say, I'm never eating animals again. And then it says some kids are thinking about it. Some people say, oh, I'm not going to change. Not once they found out what it does to their health, heart disease and cancer, and their general health, and what it does to all these farm subsidies, the food industry, how we're supporting them, and then also the animals, the cruelty to the animals. There's a few, like say I have 60 students that I'm showing this to this semester, about maybe 10 are going to say, I'm not going to change anything, but all the rest are at least thinking about it. So I think that's a big win situation. But I have to share this, because it's that important. It's that important.
It is that important, which means it's that important. Which means actually it's based on
life.
So I was thinking about the Pottinger report. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's a 10-year study on cats. By the 4th generation, cats on the cooked food did not exist, which is happening in this country today. You see, which means you see people. Used to be that people only older people got cancer. Now it's middle age, and now it's even, in fact, the #1 killer of children today is cancer. Which, in my opinion, another 20, 34 years, there won't be in the United States. Impossible.
I think
because sterility is a major problem in this country. It affects 60% of all American couples. Sterility.
Sterility.
Sterility. 60% of all American couples. This blows me away.
Wow.
I mean, the United States woman has no choice no matter but to change her lifestyle. And Hazel's a fanatic. I'm a fanatic. We talk about raw food all the time, and it's a slow, it's a very long journey.
It's the only way to go. Look at our healthcare industry. We can't survive relying on that.
Take a deep breath. Yay.
Very good.
There you